Residents living in the Fifth Ward have waited a long time for the renovation of the old historic Deluxe Theater. Mayor Anise Parker and dignitaries were on hand to officially break ground.
And as often happens when you have a historic piece of property and a building that's beginning to fall apart, voices started to be raised, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. But once you lose your history, you can't get it back. Once you lose your history, you lose your connection to the past.
The Deluxe Theater is being built thanks to a joint venture between the City of Houston, Texas Southern University, and the Fifth Ward Community Redevelopment Authority. The plan is to convert this building into a 125-seat theater, a classroom, and a laboratory. Construction additions to the theater could come at a later date.
And indeed, if we look at our strategic goals, the town and gown relationship is very important. That means as a university, we have to be engaged in the community where we live. And as such, it is a pleasure for me as the Chief Academic Officer to now say, in partnership with the City of Houston and the Fifth Ward, Texas Southern University will provide academic programming. We'll also provide opportunities for entertainment, and we will do whatever we can to make sure that our students also volunteer and partake in making sure that the young ones I see here are mentored into productive citizens.
Built in 1941, the Deluxe Theater served as a movie venue before closing its doors in 1969. From 1971 to 1973, it was used as an art gallery.
This will be certainly that shining star in our community that will become the destination site, because this will bring people from other communities to come to see plays, to come from other sides of town to go to Texas Southern University in the Fifth Ward community to come to school, which means when you bring people into a community, they have to stop to get gas, they have to stop to get a sandwich. All of a sudden, they have to buy a T-shirt. You got a T-shirt shop across the street. They're going to start doing more and more things in the community.
The Deluxe Theater renovations include a marquee, a modern architectural style popular in the 1920s.
But you know, when the community has decided that it will not die, has decided that it will not be defined by outsiders, but will be defined by its history, by its makeup. It's not a matter of persevering, it's just a matter of living. And what we knew is that this building had too much history. It was where I got my first kiss. And for that and that alone.
Besides the Deluxe Theater, the City of Houston has invested $12 million in other city projects, including public housing in the Fifth Ward.
I want you to know how grateful I am to work for a mayor who cares about the history of our communities. One of the reasons that I chose to come back to the city from private practice was because of Mayor Parker's commitment to quality of life and historic preservation. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful example of both of those things.